Hey there, it's Crafty Jennabug. So I've been inspired. I've been watching some videos on junk journaling and decided I may have been prepping for this my entire life. I have a tendency to, I don't want to say hoard, but it's kind of like hoarding craft supplies. I can't help it. All my life I've been, like I said, prepping for this moment. I have a large collection of scrapbook papers and stickers and rubber stamps, paper punches, so many things, y'all, so many things. So I wanted to try my hand at junk journaling. Junk journaling is pretty much where you take things you already have, usually, and bind it all together to make a journal. It's kind of like, somebody described it as scrapbooking meets collage. Journaling meets collage. It's hard to explain, at least for me, considering I have no experience doing this. Just have watched a number of videos. So, you're tired of staring at my desk. Let's actually show you something you may want to see. I'm going to use a cracker box for the hard part of the book, the actual outside of the book. And we're going to, first I'm going to have to trim this down. One of these sides will end up being the spine. And then one cover and the other cover. I'm going to cover it in maybe some fabric or some paper. I have not decided yet. I'm going to just use regular printer paper for the pages, and then as I journal in it, I can decorate the pages as I see fit. I thought about going through my scrapbooking pages and trying to pick out summer themed papers, but I realized that that doesn't necessarily work for me because, like, let's say we have a pool day or a water park, or we just go for a walk, so I wanted to be able to customize each page or pages based on what we did. So that's where I am. First thing I'm gonna do is start cutting this bad boy down. So let's get crafting. So first things first, I'm going to open up the bottom and then there we go. Find the seam. Open it up like this. Next, let's see, will this one work? Yes, this is my favorite paper cutter. I'm going to cut off. Will it fit? It won't fit. Dang. I thought it would fit. Let's try this one. Might have been easier with just scissors. Might as well actually just use some scissors because I can't. Oh, I'm too excited, y'all. So that is going to be the basic part of our book. This is the spine. These will be the, see, now you get a better idea. So I'm going to use this here just to thicken my spine a little bit. I'm just going to use some tacky glue. So there's that. I could have made this a lot easier on myself by using a taller box, but I didn't have a taller box. So now I'm gonna have to cut my papers. Those I can use for other things. Let's see how this fits in here. It's close. Not bad for a first one. We'll stick with it. Next time I will use a taller box. So, letting that dry. We've got a few more signatures to make. That's what this is called when you have a packet of paper like this. I'm doing groups of 5. All right, so that's gonna be our book. Yes. Yes. Okay. So those are what are called our signatures. Those we are going to sew together to the book. But first, we gotta cover this baby. All right, after digging through some fabrics, I found one that I thought was really cute. All right, so that was a little sloppy, but I learned a few things. Again, this is my first, so it's not going to be perfect. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put on the inside cover. Alright, I decided to just go with some plain cream colored cardstock. Nice and neutral. Let me see what size I need this to be. I'm going to let that dry thoroughly. I will come back and check it. Cat hair, of course. And if need be, I may use some hot glue to put... Alright, so that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to let this dry thoroughly. And hopefully everything stays together. This is my first attempt at this, and while everything I saw said you could use tacky glue, this is my first time doing this project, so it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I'm learning a lot as I go, which will help for the next one. This is the first junk journal I've ever made. This is only the second book I've ever made. I made a book in 7th grade for a school project, and it was not like this. I used different materials, and so yeah, we will see how this goes. If this glue doesn't hold the way I want it to, then I will break out the hot glue and we'll go that route. But hopefully I don't have to do that. Yes, it's a little sloppy, but it's a first attempt. I definitely learned that I should have glued the box down to the fabric before cutting the corners so that they didn't shift. But, you know, better luck next time. Like I said, this is a prototype. So yeah, I'm gonna let it dry and we'll work more on it when that happens. Stay tuned. So this is dry. I am utterly in love with it. Everything seems to be staying in place like it should. So now we got to start putting in the pages. What I'm going to do is, I have a piece of cardstock here. I'm going to just measure out the width of the spine and a little longer than the spine so that I can make a guide where I need to punch my holes for not only the spine, but also for my signatures, which is what you call a group of papers that you bind into a book. What I need to do, so I'm going to make the guide, and then I will put the guide in here and figure out where I need to poke my holes to sew these together and then sew them into the book. So that's what we're gonna do. First thing I need to do is measure how wide this is. So it's about 2 inches all the way down. So my holes for the binding, which will show on that side, but it won't be that bad. I could always cover it with something also. Anyhow, next we have to poke holes in here. Next I'm going to take a little piece of beeswax and I'm going to take some thread and I'm going to wax the thread. It's done. It's done. It's done. I'm so excited about this. Now I just have to decorate it. And that's, I think, going to be the hardest part. This was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. So I'm going to take a minute to go dig through some things so we can make the first page together. I think that'll be fun. I'm ready to get junk journaling, and I'm trying to decide if I want to put anything on the front. I don't like, there are a couple of splotches. I'm not sure if it's something the fabric got into or what. If it's grunge. You can see there's some red. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know, but I might want to put something on the front. So I'm gonna go dig through my giant piles of stuff and see what I can find for decorating this and doing at least the first page. So stay tuned. All right, I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna do for this first page. The intent behind this is for it to be like a summer kind of scrapbook journal type thing. We'll see. We'll see. It may not go that far. or it may end up going further into the year than just summer. Not sure yet, but since I'm starting it in the summer, I'm going to make this first page summer themed. I have a couple of pages. I think I'm going to use this to just kind of cover the whole thing, give it a blue background, and then this will be like a accent. And then I kind of want it to be a little bit of a title page. I'm not sure yet, but I will start by measuring. Alright, I think that's where I'm going to leave this. You can expect to see more junk journal pages, I think, in the future. Maybe I'll do like a compilation of a few different pages worth in a video. This was a lot of fun. It was quite the learning experience. You can't really see my son there anymore, can you? I don't know if that ink is very good. Maybe I'll have to look into embossing. I don't know yet. We will see though. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully that sun stays. If not, I will re-stamp it in black, I think. You know what? Let's go ahead and get out the black while I'm thinking about it. go. Now you can see him a little better. He's not perfect, but at least he shows up. So I think that's going to complete this page. Yeah, I'll keep collecting things and changing things up. So there's that. That's the page as it stands. I think as I get more in the groove, I think you can expect to see more pages done in the future. I think I'll do film a few pages and do a video, like compilation of a few pages at a time, maybe. Something like that. Or maybe me decorating the journal more. I'm not sure. So, yeah, this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed making this journal and decorating the first page with you. So, if you like junk journaling, if you want to see more, let me know down below. Like I said, I really enjoyed this project. And I think I'm going to go binge watch some other videos so that I can get some inspiration. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.